Broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Well, welcome to Wabash, Indiana, actually just outside of Wabash, Indiana, as we welcome you to the Week 1 of Southern Wells Raiders football. My name is Victor Canales. I'll be bringing you tonight's anthem. So as we do that, we will go to commercial and be back right after these messages.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. It's a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the
double-digit pay raises are history, a hold-up, and even harder to hang on to. That's why I would like to offer you a free discount double check. I'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why I'm here.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Montpelier Ag LLC is locally owned and operated by Southern Wells grad Bill Bonham. Montpelier Ag LLC offers your hometown advantage by keeping costs down and dealing with someone you know. Located at 240 West Windsor Street in Montpelier, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to noon. Bill invites you over to the store, have a cup of coffee while you're there, and check out the inventory of farm and garden supplies, pond supplies, pet food, and bird seed, and more. Montpelier Ag LLC, proudly supporting high school sports.
Welcome back to Wabash, Indiana, as the Southwood Knights take the field. Their home field, opening night, Friday night lights, and you wouldn't know that because right now we've got Friday night sun. One of the nicer days out that we've had in a long time. If you missed summer in Indiana, that's because you were anywhere but Indiana. We didn't have a summer. But it's nice to be back here. Again, my name is Victor Canales. I'll be bringing you tonight's action. Proud to have been with the Voice Sports Network since 2008, bounced around from Adams Central to Heritage to Belmont to Bluffton, and now I've landed on the Southern Wells Raiders. Let me give you the starting lineup first for the Southern Wells Raiders offense. Bryce Bonawit will be your quarterback. Seth Tressel will be a fullback. Your two running backs in the wishbone formation will be Gavin Barkus and Cody Bass. Your wide receiver will be Keaton Coleman, and tight end Evan Huffman. Let's talk about the linemen. That's going to be Grant Harris, Elijah Barkle, Hunter Schreiber, Russell Plumer, and left tackle will be Nick Roberts. That is your starting offense for the Southern Wells Raiders. For the Southwood Knights defense, and if I stumble over that more than once tonight, feel free to send me an email and tell me you got to remember which team is which. But the Southerners are all, they kind of sound alike, so give me a break. Nonetheless, the defensive backs for the Southwood Knights, Jeremy Finnicle, Zach Ball, Matt Cox, and Andrew Finnicle, as well as Peyton. Opening night, Southern Wells has won the toss. They have deferred until the second half, so they will more than likely elected to receive in the first half, to kick in the first half and then kick in the second half. And we couldn't do anything to change their mind. We really tried, I might add. Hope you noticed the new look of the Voice Sports Network. We're happy to have you here with us. Want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Announcer's the same old amateur that you got now. Happy to have you here. Coach Steve Yenser brings in the Southern Wells Raiders. Face off with the Southwood Knights. The field is just absolutely gorgeous. Head coach Dave Snyder of the Southwood Knights. Southern Wells, of course, in the white and red. Not entirely sure why I'm having a difficult time getting a part that I want to show up on the screen show up. But I'm sure I will sooner or later. I got a really neat graphic that I want to put up there, but apparently it's not working right now. Let's pretend it's working. It's going to be really nice when you get it done. Captain's headed out to the midfield. You know, the Southwood Knights kind of look like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniforms. That nice pewter helmet. You don't see that very often. I like that. Southwood, of course, elects to receive. These two have been great. A great rivalry started when Coach Lefevre was still here with the Southern Wells Raiders. Of course, Coach Lefevre now at North Miami. Wish him well over there. Really nice guy. Knew him as I grew up in the officiating ranks. Don't think I ever heard him raise a voice too high to me. Usually he actually came up to me and whispered in my ear, you know, you missed that call, right? Yeah. I'll be darned. Usually does. There's still a football on the field down there by the 29. But that's all right. Not sure again why I can't get that to show up. Well, we're going to assume that it's going to show up on yours. Southern Wells will be kicking off. Actually, it won't be Keaton Coleman. It'll be number 55. And number 55 is Hunter Schreiber. Back to receive will be Peyton Trexler and Matt Cox. The 2015 high school football season ready to get underway. Schreiber teeing it up. The sun is at our backs, so it's going to be right across the field into the Southern Wells Raiders' eyes on the bench, but shouldn't affect too much of play. Schreiber. And we are underway. Picked up, Cox picks up, gives it off to Trexler. Trexler's at the 20, the 25. He's got plenty of room. 40, got one man to beat at the 50. Shrugs him, shrugs another. Still dragging Raiders down. And he is going to get the ball to the 40. No flags down. Second and 6, the Raiders. Coming up to the line of scrimmage. Again, we're having a little bit of trouble with the internet here. Just want to make sure you know that we are on. That's going to be a penalty flag. So we're going to have a encroachment. So 2nd and 1. The Raiders with their wishbone offense. Happy to have you here. As long as you can be here on our first broadcast of the year from Wabash, Indiana. Outside. Going to gain about 4. At 8 yards already. His Barkus. I want to remind you that Kevin Beatty is your State Farm insurance agent. Get a discount double check with Kevin to make sure you're getting the best deal on your insurance. 1st and 10, ball on the 48. Bonawit gets under center. The give off the right side. That is Cody Bass. Bass with a gain of 3.
Hyde Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition, and their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, key tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires. The best in customer satisfaction. Visit HighDayMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles.
It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealer are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Welcome back to Wabash, Indiana, Southwood High School. 2nd and 7, the Southern Wells up the middle, no, kept by himself. Bonowit is going to gain 5 on that. And some of the vision up here is very crooked. He's going to get the first down. Gain of 3. That's always the most fun part about these games, I think, when I broadcast, is sometimes it's best not to be in the tackle. You get your name mentioned on radio. Or in this case, the internet. Bonowit, 1st and 10. Up the lines. Typical Southern Wells offense. We're going to grind it out, see how long we can beat you down. Might have gained a yard. They're going to give him a yard on the forward progress.
He was met at the line of scrimmage by several.
3rd and 3.5. Call it full.
Number 68, Nathaniel Fatal on the stop.
Give him a yard on that, but that's not going to be enough. 4th down from season. No hesitation. The Raiders are going to go for it. Bonowit keeps himself. They're going back, and he's got nowhere to go. Nice, nifty move, but he doesn't get anywhere. Gain 2, needed 4. That, and that was Cody Bass. So a flip, as now we have the Southwood Knights trying to come out of their own end zone from the 29. Blair trying to keep it, nowhere to go. He's going to be brought down for a loss. Loss of a yard.
Brought down in the backfield by Nick Roberts. Number 76 going to be 2nd down for the Knights.
2nd and, give it 11. Southwood. Their 2nd possession of the game. First possession resulted in 6 with a missed point after touchdown. Give up the middle. Burlier. Danson doesn't have a lot of room. Brought down from behind. Looked like Nick Roberts on the tackle, and it was. Burlier with a gain of, let's just give him 2. Danced a little bit too much in that. Really didn't have a lot of openings, though, so does to do. Blair looking, looks to his right, goes back to his left, and what a pass. 27 yards on the reception.
Brought down by number 1, Bryce Bowitt.
Bowitt with the
Carry football on the catch.
tackle. But now into Raider territory is the Southwood Knights. 1st and 10, ball moving on the 38 of the Knights, rolling in. Give to Burlier up the middle, and he is busted loose, and he might be, brought down, and his helmet comes off. So give that a gain of 15, and Burlier is taking control of this game. Bowitt and Coleman in on the tackle for the Raiders. New man in the backfield, and he gets the ball. The ball is going to be dead. The give was to Matt Cox up the middle. Nick Roberts in on the tackle. Ball popped loose for a little bit, but no such luck. I believe Burlier is back in now. No, he's not. He's still working on his helmet. Blair's chased out of the pocket. Roberts going to get to him. Roberts forces the pass, and that is intercepted. Or quarterback probably should have ate that one, but you know, a youthful quarterback is going to try and make a play happen, and unfortunately throws it to the Southern Wells Raiders, and the Raiders take over. 3 minutes left. The give is up the middle. That is going to be Tressel. Tressel's going to gain 2, and that's give him 3.
Running back Seth Tressel.
Tell you about New Holland Tri-County. Get the new Rustler utility vehicle at New Holland, which combines rugged construction and gritty performance with comfort. Visit New Holland Tri-County on Highway 1 south in Bluffton for the Rustler utility vehicle. Bonowitz going to keep it himself, follows. Sorry, give that 6. 3rd and 1. Man split to the far side. Bonowit. Plenty of room to run to his right. Give is to Barkus. Barkus has nowhere to go. Maybe gains a yard. Let's give him 1. And that leaves 4th and 1. But the ball on the 44. I don't see Yenser punting here. I think Yenser goes for it because that's Southern Wells football to gain a yard. 1:15 left. The first quarter of the 2015 season almost in the books. Our 8th year on air. Here come the Raiders. Bonowit. 4 seconds. Better snap the ball. He gets it snapped. And coming through, just timing it perfect. Blake March just blows through the line. And Bonowit takes the 5-yard loss. But let's be honest. 1 yard. But let's be honest. I think March looked up, saw that the play clock was down to 2, and decided I'm going to try and time this just right. Got there at the right time. Timeout called by Southern Wells. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be back right after these messages.
A modern American restaurant is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel A large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Burlier back in the game. That is a gain of 3. Briar Beeks brings him down. 2nd and 7. Blair with the give to Burlier, up the middle again. Burlier, let's give him 4 on that one. And Burlier is pretty much having his way with the Southern Wells defense. That's going to end the first. Well, maybe they're going to try and get another one off. Looks like Blair wants to get another one off, but now he's pulling his helmet off. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. And 6-0 Southwood. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Welcome back to Southwood High School in Wabash, Indiana. The Southwood Knights lead the Southern Wells Raiders 6-0 in the second quarter now. Blair gives to Burlier. Burlier up the middle. Burlier maybe gains a yard. Barkus in on the tackle. And then Steve Yenser and the Southern Wells Raiders probably having a little discussion in between quarter going, hey guys, we got to pick it up. This is Southern Wells Raiders football. 2 of the best programs, I think, in the area for single A, double A football. Blair sends 3 receivers to the near side. From the shotgun, looks to the near side. Going to go into the flat, just a little bit behind.
Blair's pass falls incomplete. Raiders take
Blair,
coverage by 23, Briar Beeks.
Blair is set for, he is only 2 for 5 so far on the game. A 27-yard pass and a 7-yard touchdown. But if I'm the Raiders, I'm thinking I want him to go to the air as much as possible because Burlier is pretty much running all over us. How will the Raiders be able to respond? Bonowit fakes it, looks to his right, has a man in the flat, just overthrows him. Was expecting to hit Seth Tressel. Just missed him. Just a little tall. Ran the fake belly up the middle. So now we go to second down. 2nd and 10. Bonawit. Give up the middle. That's going to be Tressel. Gain of 4. That's his 4th run of the night. Third and 6, ball on the 35. 6-0 here at, what do we call this? Sherman Wagner Field? The Wag? Oh, I like that. We're going to call it the Wag. 3rd and 6, Bonawit sends a man in motion. Keeps it himself. Going to go up the riddle. Whoa, just about maybe 6 inches short.
Just shy of the first down. I have no idea why they stopped. Pinnacle on the stop. Oh my goodness, they're giving it to him. Oh my.
And that's an interesting mark to say the least. But it goes in Southern Wells' favor as he gets the 6 yards needed. The head linesman looked back at the sticks and waved it dead, but it looked like he marked it in front of the sticks. Whoops. Hey, it's early in the season for the referees, too. Let's remember that. Bonawit with the give. And that's Bass. Bass with a gain of about 3. Longtime Eastbrook athletic director, now retired Dave Martz. That's Martz's grandpa, dad? That Martz's grandpa, dad? It's his grandpa, or his grandson. I thought I saw Dave earlier on, wandering around, looking for something to do, actually. Because Dave's not used to being on a Friday night and not doing something. Bonawit keeps it up the middle, goes. Give him a gain of about 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. $8:56 left in the second quarter. 6-0 in favor of the Southwood Knights as they're hosting the Southern Wells Raiders. They timed the blitz, picked up by Southern Wells, and a gain of 5 for Gavin Barkus. In come some more defenders. The big boys up front, switching in and out early on in the season. The Wag. I like that. That sounds like a dance move. Fake up the middle, no give, and that's going to be Tressel. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7. This is a good time for me to try and pay some bills, so let me do that. Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. You can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before with over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients. I am so boring, I just want hamburger. 3rd and 5. One of them better be near you for the better bank, the first bank of Bern. 3rd and 6, although I have 3rd and 5 up there. Give to Tressel. Tressel is breaking through. Give him a gain of 9. First and 10.
Southwood has the ball inside Southwood territory to 31-yard line.
Relatively penalty-free game. Maybe I shouldn't mention that. We don't really want to see the referee. Now, I tell you what, the Raiders now returning fire. 2nd and 3. Looks like they're calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Bonowit gives to Bass. Bass has got 5, and that's going to be a first down. This is Raider football at its finest. We're going to grind you down for the first half and see if we can beat you in the second. While they're doing that, I'll pay another bill. Adams Memorial Hospital is healthcare close to home. Sports teams can utilize the professional services of the sports clinic, led by Dr. Haas is up front doing their job. Controlled the ball much of the second quarter, and they are 15 yards away from evening up the score. Now let's give it 3. I wanted to give them 4, but can't really do that. 3rd and 2. Ball marked on the 11. First down to gain is 9. The 9-yard line. 9, Feifel. Bonowit checks over the defense. Southwood shows blitz. Here it comes. Tressel up the middle. And he's brought down after the gain of 4. And that's a first down. And now it's 1st and goal to go.
First and goal for the Raiders. 4:20 to go here in the second quarter.
6-0 in favor of the Southwood Knights, but the Raiders threatening. Bass is just short. Gain of, let's give it 6. Behind the line, and he gains nothing. And that give is up the middle. Touchdown, Marcus. And waved off again. So we go back to the 0-0, and we'll come back for the rest of the second quarter.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want Paschetti.
I want Paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti Italian Restaurant, Market Street in Bluffton.
And we have a penalty flag on the kickoff. That usually means somebody got a head start. We may have delay a game. And Bob Stambazzi. But Bob's up here. I can make fun of Bob because he can't hear right now. So we're going to redo it. The Raiders kick off from the 35 now. Ball picked up. They fake a reverse. Does have a lot of room. Gets through it at the 40. So it's going to be. I'm sure I'm going to get questions about that later, and that's okay. I can field them off air. Looks like a Panther now. Saw him Wednesday. And the great Carsoni, little boy. Southwood Knights, 2 minutes left. The Raiders, that 5-yard penalty may come back to haunt. TW Fable is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North. Features a fine dining experience Tuesday through Saturday. And if you're looking for a great lunch, visit 250 Grill. And if you want to buy me dinner tonight, I'm in, just in case that comes up. Blair from the shotgun looks, pump fakes once, looks long, has nowhere to go. Roberts had his hands on him, and that's going to be short. Could be picked off. Really, honestly, that was a great defensive play by the offensive receiver. Blair looks to his left, looks to his right, looks, goes into the flat, nothing happening. The Knights have not had a great night through the air. It looks like the punt team is coming out with 1:15 left.
Number 11, Parker Mays, back to punt for the Knights. Left at 6, back 7, 8 minutes to go in the 22, Tressel. Southwood going to punt for the 20, Barkus.
Tressel and Barkus back to return. Post up on the 15-yard line. There's the punt. It's a low line drive, and that's going to bounce and roll. And the Raiders have nothing they can do with that. So 1st and 10 with 1:06 left, 6-6. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be back right after these messages.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shared. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
Bonnewitt brought back for a loss of 2. Clock running, 40 seconds. The Raiders are going to have to run one more play. We'll expect to see Tressel right up the middle. If he breaks it loose, great. If not, we go into halftime. And the give is to, I'm going to, 25, that's Bass. That's probably going to be it for the first half. And it is, as the Raiders already start to head to their sideline. So we're going to go to halftime of the 2015 opener, 6-6 here at Wabash. We'll be back with a few different new features that we can come up with, and after these messages. Thank you.
At Warren Pharmacy, we offer local delivery, care and convalescent supplies, stock Nature's Bounty, basic vitamins, and Nature's Sunshine nutritional products, along with many other services provided. Warren Pharmacy, 222 North Warren. You can reach them toll-free at 800-895-7035. Warren Pharmacy, we're big enough to meet your needs, yet small enough to know your name.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332. The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamond. These pieces powered by her heartbeat are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1 north of Lowe's, open Monday through Friday 9:30 to 6 and Saturday 9:30 to 4.
Great, I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated store for men. You heard right. If Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street. Clearly better. And when you purchase from Deweese, the experienced professionals will deliver and install it. 800-356-4440. That's 800-356...
High School in Wabash, Indiana. Victor Canales here, bringing you manicured, very, very thick and plush grass. You get tackled like laying down. So let's leave that off. Passing yards for Southwood, 34. The big difference, Southern Wells gave up that first score to Blake Martz. After that, it's been all Southern Wells as far as the 98 yards rushing. Cody Bass with his touchdown. Bryce Bonnewitt had 8 runs for 25 yards. Seth Tressel, 10 runs for full incomplete. For the Southwood Raiders, Blair had 2 rushes for 1 yard. Carson Blair. John Burlyer had been the workhorse. 63 yards on 11 rushes. And Blake Martz, number 24, with the 4-yard rush for a touchdown. Or excuse me, that was Cox with 4 yards. Blake Martz caught the 7-yard pass for the touchdown. Carson Blair has hit Martz and Jeffrey Finnicle for 27 yards. But other than that, he is 2 for 7 with an interception and 1 touchdown. You know, exactly the type of game we expected to see, which would be an up and down the field, run as hard as we can at each other, and see what the other one can do, see how long we can play each other, and see what the athletes and conditioning are going to be like at the end of the game. I'm Victor Canales, happy to be here with you. Halftime here at the WAG. We've got about 9 minutes till we return, so we're going to give you a couple more commercials and be back right after these messages.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
We repair
and we renew.
Surgical services at Adams Memorial Hospital, helping you be healthy in every way. We comfort
And we deliver.
The Maternity Center at Adams Memorial Hospital, helping your family be healthy in every way.
Live life to the fullest at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Make new friends and take part in educational, inspirational, and just plain fun activities. Enjoy the best in maintenance-free independent living. Enjoy life at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments in Decatur.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and of course convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern. Bern, Bluffton, Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
High Day Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition, and their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course. At 20, looking for a great spot to have lunch? Visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. The new Kaylor Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support. YMCA.org. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Great, I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street.
Live life to the fullest at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Make new friends and take part in educational, inspirational, and just plain fun activities. Enjoy the best in maintenance-free independent living. Enjoy life at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments in Decatur.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. Finish like a champion. New Holland.
Welcome back to... Will be the next one to do a dance on that. Are we in the 765 area code? We're still in 260? Okay, well, never mind then. The humor's lost. Having said all that, let me read off some of our sponsors. I want to make sure. The Bowling Center, you enjoy Friday fun every Friday from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and 50-cent shoe rental. The Bowling Center, South Scott Street in Bluffton. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric has Carrier and other name brand furnaces to warm your home like you deserve. 24-hour emergency service. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric can help. And they now offer duct cleaning. Mastersons. They offer famous maker. Bleh. You know what? They got really nice clothes. Calvin Klein. You really shouldn't allow me to read any of these. Calvin Klein and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rentals located at 127 West Market Street in Bluffton. The University of St. Francis. I could tell you all about what they told me to write here, but here's what I'm going to tell you about the University of St. Francis right now. They told me personally they have a ton of scholarships. They're looking for people who want to go back to school. So whether you are a full-time student, a high school student, or someone who maybe be looking to get a degree in advance of their career, my advice to you right now is to get on the University of St. Francis website. Talk to their admissions people. They do have plenty to give right now. They want you to come to school. They don't want me to come to school because they want to keep their GPAs up. But everybody else, they might want them to come to school. Woo! Thank you for being a part of our broadcast. My name is Victor Canales, bringing you tonight's actions from Southwood, Indiana. Bluffton trailing 14-12 in Northfield, just north of us, I believe. Southern Wells will be set to receive. And Tressel's back deep by himself. Here we go, second half kickoff underway. Ball's going to be started on the 34-yard line. Lauren's Body Shop since 1951. Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair. Free estimates and outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Bonnewitt brings the Raiders back up to the line of scrimmage. It's their first possession of the second half. Bonnewitt with the give. Plenty of room to run, but doesn't hit the hole. And the Raiders moving somewhat slowly out of the huddle. Give is up the middle. And that was Tressel. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. You get the feeling whoever has possession last year is going to have the opportunity to win the game. Both these teams very evenly matched. Not a lot going on through the air. But that might be the time when Southern Wells pulls out a play-action pass and catches everybody off guard. Bonnewitt keeps it himself, fakes up the middle, and he's going to be about they are marking it as a first down. It's 4th down and restart the clock. Seven seconds. The handoff. Never heard somebody yell so much, and the poor guys sitting on the end of the bench. They're locally owned and operated and encourage you to visit on your way to or after a game. They're on North Main for service. Troxel Equipment, the leader dealership that you could trust. Bluffton Roofing. Be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement, Bluffton Roofing owner James Worth will suggest the proper course of action that is in the end zone. Ball's given. And that is going to be a 3-yard gain.
Number 24, Matt Cox. Number 12, Andrew Finnicle on the stop. Second down.
2nd and 7. Bonnewitt checks over the defense, runs the clock down low again. March sees it. Bonnewitt follows in his diving fullback, and he's going to gain, let's give him 3. So that's going to be a 3rd and 4. And again, the Raiders running the clock down as much as possible. 10 on the clock. Raiders take their time. Bonowit surveys the defense. 5 seconds. Sends his man in motion. Fake. Here comes the pass. The play action. Finds his man. And that's Tressel. I'm sorry, that's Gavin Barkus. First down. There was that play action pass we were talking about. Caught everybody off guard, looking for the defensive backs. Attacked the flanker coming across the middle. He was pulling people away. And Barkus was leaking out into the flat and running a go route. And I think if Bonowit finds his... And we have another penalty. That might have been the third penalty of the night. Not very many. It's kind of a nice night as a referee if you only have 3 penalties. Yeah. Love being the back judge in that game. Here, hand me my check. I'm out of here. So 1st and 10, ball is on the 17. And the give to Barkus. Barkus is going to roll forward for a gain of 3. Box for a little bit. Nice and cool out here. Not jacket weather yet. Ball on the near hash. 2nd and 6. Bonowit with 5. And the give is to Bass. Bass is going to roll forward. Controlling the ball, controlling the movement. Bass is going to have a hole. Have we told you about High Day Automotive? Well, if not, let me tell you, they've been celebrating 40 years of service. Bonowit. The give to Tressel. Tressel is up and in the end zone. Touchdown is signaled by the referee. Tressel and Bass on the board for the Raiders. Zach Bill here to put it on. Up, and that is way off. We're going to go to commercial and be right back after these messages.
Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
At the 21, the 22, 23, and he is down. So the ball's going to be marked at, looks like the 25. By the way we've been announcing it, you would think the point afters were off by an inch, but they were not even close. And we might have a shot at another one. Trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, visit indianapt.com. Do you feel like Italian? Well, I don't.
Took a handoff for 3 yards. The point after was good, and with 2:15 into the second quarter, Northfield was up 7-0. Tigers answered back. Or I'm sorry, that was at the 10:37 mark. At the 8:10 mark in the second quarter, Tim Davis with a 16-yard pass to Nick Huffer. Point after attempt by Trey Hohola was no good. Northfield was up 7-6. And at the 4:15 mark in the second quarter, John Schuler for the Norsemen took it 26 yards. The point after was good by Noah Shear. That put the Norsemen up 14-6. With about 4 minutes left to go on the clock, Tigers took the kickoff and took it 64 yards in 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Dwayne Eskridge finished it off with a 1-yard run. The point after attempt was a pass from Tim Davis looking for Nick Huffer, was no good. And our score at halftime is Northfield 14, Tigers 12. That is your halftime score. Again, Dwayne Eskridge right now, 61 yards, 1 touchdown so far in the ball game. And we'll see what Dwayne can do here in the second half. As teams coming back out on the field, Northfield on the field, getting warmed up. Eskridge got off to a slow start in the first half. Here on WellsCountyVoice.com, we've experienced some changes going into this year. Our old streaming provider went out of business, and it's caused us to get new hardware, new software.
Good part about home games, they reserve our spots. There's what? They reserve.
All types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to the WAG. Southwood in their home opener and the Raiders opener of the season. On the Subway Restaurant scoreboard, the Raiders lead by 14. The Friday Night Lights shining well. Ball is going to be picked up. Oh, going to be fumbled around at the 20 is when it's finally picked up. And Burleyer has nowhere to go. So the Knights with a man down. Going to try and take over at the 21. Try and take over. They will take over. Two minutes. Barkus on the tackle. 1:45. Going to have to go to the air, and they have not been very successful. Young quarterback hasn't handled the pressure all that well. There's a pump fake. Going to look long. He's got a man. It's kind of a quacker, but oh! Blair had a perfect pass, with the exception of the little bit of a quack to it, a little bit of a end over end, but still it hits Trexler right in the hands. What do you do? The Knights have to punt it away. High snap, plenty of time to kick. And that's going to be, the Raiders are going to let it roll. Great punt. with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Did we tell you about the Billy Ann's? I want to make sure I did. Get some Tex-Mex. I wonder about that. My dad's from Texas, and I'm kind of a Mexican. So let's Tex-Mex. I'm Tex-Mex. Anyway, go eat their food downtown. You really shouldn't allow me to read live reads. I'll put in whatever I want. To give to the outside, that's Bass. Game for about 3. You know, you guys can only hear my side of the conversation, but really what I'm asking is, by definition, isn't everything... Maybe I should be coaching the point after touchdown. Second and 7. The give to Tressel up the middle. Swung around and brought down. That is going to bring up a 3rd and about 6, but I don't think we're going to see another play in this quarter.
The new flatbread sandwich, great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org. Bluffton Roofing.
And he's going to keep it, looking for a pass, looks out, finds Tressel. Tressel's hit, shrugs it off. Tressel's got area of possibly a clip or a hold. Chris? And ranks and seen. You know, you really got to believe that's a good thing for football overall. And you know, you're supposed to be taught to tackle and see what you tackle. So that's why the face mask is there. That's why you learn to hit with your face in the middle of the chest and slide off and use your shoulders in. Nonetheless, Barkus to the left side. 20-6, 11-10 left in the fourth quarter. Going to be 2nd and 10. Bonowit. I'm getting all sorts of messages now. Bonowit. There is a penalty flag, going to be a hold, I'm sure.
Block below the waist on the Raiders.
So you have a block on below the waist. Looks like that would be on the guard. Ten and a half left in the fourth quarter. Tressel's going to gain gas tonight. Visit the sponsors. They're important to us. Bonawit keeps it himself, rolls forward, and loses the ball. Southwood Knights are going to have to open up the playbook a little bit, trailing 14. Second and 1. Blair from the shotgun. He looks. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Is going to have to pull it down. And the ball is knocked out from behind.
Southwood falls on it. Looks like coming up with the ball. Recovers the fumble. Big number 78 tonight. And that is Joseph Brinson.
So that's going to be a second or third down now and 1. 8:34, 20-16. The Southwood Knights 3rd and 1 from their 24. And apparently it's a first down now. Not sure if the referees are going to like their playback on this. They're just a little bit disorganized. But again, it's early in the season, you know. Some of these things happen, and they've had a relatively clean game. Just some things to tighten up on. We all have them. Video sucks sometimes. 2nd and 8. Blair, pump fakes, looks long, looks outside, throws it into the stands. So now 3rd and 7. The Subway scoreboard shows 20-6 with 7:57 left in the 4th quarter. Third and 7. Snap. Blair looks. Ball's blatted up the middle. And the ball drops. Incomplete pass. So 4th down, a crucial 4th down for the Southwood Knights, and we have a timeout called. No. We have the kicking team called back with 8 minutes left, knowing that they'll run 4 of it off. If the Raiders are going to have to hang in there and hope that this is not a fake, because this may be a fake. And I don't think the Knights know what they've got going on. Delay of game. I'm not sure what happened there. You're either going to punt or you're going to fake. You really don't have too many different options. I'm not sure what the setup was there for the Knights. 4th and 12. Now comes the punt. Pretty decent kick. Picked up at the 47 and knocked down at the 47. So the Raiders are going to take over on the Southwood side of the field. So here come the Raiders. Bonawit has done a great job of running the offense so far tonight. Taking time off the clock. There's the snap. The Tressel. And Tressel with another 12 yards. And Tressel is just running rampant now. First down, Bonawit letting the clock roll down again. 7:20 left on the Subway scoreboard. 4 seconds on the play clock. Bonowit takes center. Here's the snap. Gives outside. That's Barkus. Barkus with a gain of 5. And the Knights may regret punting away to the Raiders, because the fact of the matter is the Raiders will run a lot of the clock off, and they're trailing 2 touchdowns and extra points. Fourth quarter. Bonowit. Looks to his left, checks the defense, the give. And Bass with a run of about 3. Fairly certain you're going to start seeing timeouts being used by Southwood. 6:15 left. Is going to be Bass. Running. Bonowit is the give to Barkus. Barkus dances around, thrown down at about the 15. So another first down for the Raiders. Beautiful night outside tonight if you haven't been outside. Back under center. Here come the Raiders. 5:30. 15 seconds left on the play clock. They'll run it down. They're taking away almost a full minute on every play. Bonowit with the snap. And now we have a penalty flag. We're going to have left. The Raiders have successful. Second and 15. The Raiders lead by 14. And a timeout call by Southwood. We'll go to commercial and be back for the conclusion of the opener for Southern Wells. 20-16 in favor of the Raiders.
Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back here to the WAG at Southwood High School. 20-16 in favor of the Southern Wells Raiders. 4:44 left in the fourth quarter. The Raiders working on running down the clock and icing the game. Bonowit. Not really any reason for him to wait right now, but I think he's just in the habit. Give up the middle to Tressel. Tressel with a gain of 4. 4:30 left. And a timeout called by the Raiders. By the Knights. So another commercial. Be right back.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Southwood High School. 4:28 left in a 14-point ball game. Excuse me, about pulled off my headsets there. In a 14-point ball game, the Raiders leading by 14. Their opener for the 2015 season. I want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be able to see all the Southern Wells broadcasts, as well as our Norwell and Bluffton broadcast. Snap, give up the middle. I think that was Tressel, gained maybe a yard. And the third and final timeout for the Knights. We're going to go to one more commercial, and we'll be back for the conclusion of the opening game of the 2015 season.
Montpelier Ag LLC is locally owned and operated by Southern Wells grad Bill Bonham. Montpelier Ag LLC offers your hometown advantage by keeping costs down and dealing with someone you know. Located at 240 West Windsor Street in Montpelier, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to noon. Bill invites you over to the store, have a cup of coffee while you're there, and check out the inventory of farm and garden supplies, pond supplies, pet food, and bird seed, and more. Montpelier Ag LLC, proudly supporting high school sports.
At First Bank of Bern, you can...
We're back at a first down here ends the ball game. And all sorts of movement. And that's going to do it. As I think every single player on the Southwood defense passed the line of scrimmage. Thought they had it timed, and I think they went into timeout, and the Raiders went, you know what, we could take 5 yards. We're not snapping it. Let's see what happens. Bonawit with a great control of the offense. First down, ball on the 4-yard line, 4:18, 20 to 16 or 20 to 6. Bonawit with the give, and Barkus is just short. What an absolute fabulous night tonight. I am just amazed at how nice it is outside tonight. I'm just getting a nice little breeze through the public address office or box or whatever I'm in here. 20 to 16, 3:50 left. Southwood is out of timeouts. Second and goal to go on the Subway Scoreboard Restaurant. Hang around. We're going to name our New Holland Tri-County Player of the Game. Couple great candidates. Bonawit with the snap. And into the end zone is Bass. His second touchdown. Cody Bass. And it's 26 to 6, a 20-point ball game with 3:28 left. Southwood scored first. On their very first drive, marched it right down the field. And Southern Wells took that as a slap in the face. Kick is up, and it is way up, and still no good. We'll go to commercial and be right back after these messages.
Depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want paschetti. I want paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton. And
we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays, 11 to 8 p.m.
Welcome back to Southern Wells football. There's the reverse. And Bollier has an opening. He's got room to run. And that was actually Trexler. And Trexler is brought down at the 45 of the Raiders, 3:19. Maybe don't put the women and children to bed yet. 3:19 on the Subway scoreboard, 26-6 in favor of the Raiders. The Knights have to have something big happen, and they got to have it happen right now. Blair looks, goes to the flat, finds his man. Little juke move. Got to get out of bounds. Doesn't do it. No timeouts left for Southwood. They've got to run back up to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of urgency right now out of the Knights. Get up to the line of scrimmage. The Raiders reset their defense. Blair looks, has room to run if he wants to. Does he get to the first down? Yes, he does. Clock stops, 2:47. While they're resetting the chains, the Knights have got to get right back up to the line of scrimmage if they want to have any shot at this game. 1st and 10. Blair's ready to go. There's the ball marked ready for play. Clock starts to wind. Here coming the enemy of the Southwood Knights. But that's not quite 10. 2:25. And that may do in the Raiders, or do in the Knights. Snap. Blair looks. And the ball is low. That's going to bring up 4th down with 2:15. Want to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's ball game and remind you that and we're happy to have you on board. Give to Burlire, and Burlire is met, but he may have the first down. 2:11, Blair, and the ball does hit on the ground. Didn't quite get to the ball. 158. Blair didn't quite get it all the way out there. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 26. Got room to look. Finds his man in the flat. Knocked out of bounds. Oh, it's knocked in bounds. So it's 3rd down now. 145. And I just don't see it happening now. Now it's just a matter of whether they can get 6 points on the board. Clock's going to be 142, reset to 142. And it'll mark. Clock will move on the snap. There's the snap. Blair with the give up the middle. 1st down and more. Ball at the 6 now. So 136, 26-6. Blair, the ball's down at his hips. Looks high. That might get picked. And it is. And that is going to end the ball game as the Knights have no more timeouts left. Our post-game show will be rather brief, and we'll be able to follow that up here with our post-game show and Tri-County Player of the Game. Again, I want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow me at Twitter at 6andstick, SYXX and stick, STICK, at on Twitter. Victor Canales. I won't be doing a whole heck of a lot of broadcasting this year, but will be available for you to follow me on Twitter. Follow us on Adams County Voice or WellsCountyVoice.com, AllenCountyVoice.com. Also our Facebook pages. Add us. Feel free to add us. We want you to be part of the broadcast. Help us out. A lot of things that we do during the season will come up on the feed. Our New Holland Tri-County Player of the Game, Smart Design, built strong, farm raised. That's what you'll find at New Holland Tri-County. Located on Highway 1 South in Bluffton, a proud sponsor of high school athletes in Wells County. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we had a lot of good things here on the Southern Wells Raiders. Cody Bass, 2 touchdowns. But I think I'm going to give the first player of the game to Bryce Bonowit with his masterful use of the clock and the way that he orchestrated the offense. Just absolutely incredible tonight. Showed a lot of patience. Coach Jensen's got to be proud of that. 26-6, the first game of the season goes to the Southern Wells Raiders. 1-0, and we'll be back next week. Appreciate you. Victor Canales here, signing off for WellsCountyVoice.com.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.